Okay, so let me actually go into the look. I already started doing my eyebrows. I don't know if I'm gonna conceal them. I don't know if I feel like it. It's fine. Okay, let me conceal them. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm just gonna clean up my brows ever so quickly if I can. Don't mind me looking down. I actually have a mirror in front of me. Anyway, as I was saying before, I've literally been MIA on YouTube. I think it's just a lot more effort, and the editing I feel like is a lot harder than it is for Instagram, because for Instagram I actually don't really speak, I just do makeup, and I quite enjoy that, just doing my makeup. It's very therapeutic. The whole speaking thing almost takes away a little bit from like the therapy aspect of makeup, but I always enjoy doing makeup nonetheless. So I thought I should come back, since I got some things from NYX. I thought I should come back and just rather do something on YouTube, since I'll be doing a haul, and also almost first impressions. Like, I know some of you guys have been using NYX products, but your girl has not, so this is basically a first impressions situation. I'm actually quite excited, because I mean, I'm always excited to get new makeup. Always excited. So I think that's it for my brows. I mean, they're looking suspect today, but it's fine. Like, what can you do? The worst thing about it though is that when you start editing, you see, oh, excuse me, you see everything, like everything, and it actually is so annoying. You just don't want to upload it, but I've just made peace with it. If it turns out then it's and I'll just post it, because I ain't trying to repeat it and do it again. We're learning this. I'm not a pro at makeup at all, so we are learning. The girl is learning. We are all learning. This is a YouTube channel to basically help me practice on my own face, and also for you guys to just dabble in them products, dabble in the makeup, just to dabble and play. Should stop using that word. But anyway, let's actually go into the face. I'm using my usual LA Girl Pro Concealer in the yellow corrector. My skin has not been treating me right lately, and I would expect that it would be because I've been indoors, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm eating so much junk food or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm eating too much junk food, and my skin is just like, yeah, I will show you what you are putting into your body. Oopsie daisy. I'm gonna swatch cinnamon first, or maybe I should shake it up a bit. You know, oh my goodness, I could use that to highlight. Y'all, in the bottle, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, like this advertising in the bottle, even though it really is the color that it is and it's transparent, it's in like a glass bottle, I don't know, like I feel like I see a darker shade every time. I wonder if it oxidizes, but I don't know, like I feel like this is not the shade I saw in the bottle, but I mean, I don't know. Now I'm really hoping that Nutmeg is the one, because I already got the Born to Glow foundation in Nutmeg, and then the Constop Won't Stop foundation in Nutmeg. So yeah, I think Nutmeg is a better match. I think I'll use cinnamon as highlighter of some sort, because wow, it's ashy. It is so ashy. Nutmeg is a lot warmer. I'm so glad I got the Born to Glow foundation and the Constop Won't Stop full coverage foundation in Nutmeg. Like, ooh, I almost did a number on myself. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use nutmeg. Let me just use that. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques foundation brush. It says expert face brush. This one right here. I got on Take A Lot, guys, but it was $165 or something like that for a brush. Like, I don't know if I'm tripping or, but things are so expensive. Yeah, most definitely nutmeg is the one. So I'm just gonna use this brush to blend it through. I love this brush, y'all. Like, I've been looking for like a face brush or blending brush, like a foundation brush that's not streaky, but also that's not like what do you call it, pokey. But as for someone who actually, like, I don't know, gets hot and flustered very quickly, I think this foundation is very, very good for such people who just basically perspire just by breathing, which is me, by the way. Yeah, I think it is saying what it is saying. It is meaning what it is saying, what it is, that it's meant. Yeah, I'm just stop speaking like that. But anyway, but I mean, if you guys have dry skin, I suggest you putting something hydrating underneath this foundation, because it's quite dry. I'm not gonna lie. It is quite dry. It's quite matte. But what I will say is that it's very lightweight, even though it says it's full coverage. Like, you'd expect it to be heavy, but it's not. It feels like I have nothing on my face, which is great. I want to feel like I don't have makeup on, otherwise it just bugs me the whole day. So I'm gonna actually use the color Cinnamon to highlight. I was gonna use my LA Girl, but let me just rather use the same foundation, just in a different shade, just to highlight underneath my eyeballs. Yeah, this was really light. In the bottle, it I promise you, does not look this light at all. So let's just try blend that out. I'll still use, oh wow, you need to move fast though, I must say. I don't even know if that highlights it. This foundation is actually picking up on my texture, the texture of my skin. I don't know, I feel like my texture is just like, I mean, maybe you can't see it here on the camera, but I can most definitely see it, and I don't know how I feel about it. I like the way it looks on the monitor though, I must say. Like, it looks like I already set my face, you know, looks snatched already. I didn't pick up a contour or concealer shade because that was like that was finished already. People were buying the stuff. So I think I'm gonna actually use my Switch Beauty. I ordered some Switch Beauty what do you call, Joe Pan Cream Contour. This one right here. Oopsies. This one right here. It looks like, it's so pretty. I don't know, I love the packaging. Like, something about white and black that just so pretty. I'm so sad when I get new stuff and then to dip into it. It's like, can I not just leave it like this? Can I just... Anyway, I'm gonna use this shade, the darker shade, and put that on my cheekbones. And then obviously some of my cheek, because I've got a double chin from all the food I've been eating. All the gorgeous, gorgeous delectables. All the donuts, all the McD's. All the biscuits, all the cheese. Okay, so far like my face is actually looking, it's looking fine. Like, it's looking fine. It's looking fine. I can work with it. I can work with it. Very matte though. I feel like I don't need to set my face or anything, but so far this is looking like a well-respected faces, and it just looks like from here you can put your bronze gold vibes in the eyes. Like that could be like a natural type face. I don't really have that highlighted contoured effect even though I used that stuff, but I'm not mad at this. Like I like this for an everyday type of base. I think this is cool. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use the CoverGirl Full Spectrum bronzer in the color Ebony, and I'm just gonna put some warmth to my face because I can tell that like my face is actually very flat, and we just want to bring back the warmth. Put that all over the forehead and just a little bit on the nose, not too much. Going to make the double chin. Chloe Ting.
Oh my gosh.
Has anyone tried the Chloe Ting challenge? Because my sister tried it once. She made it to how many weeks? Spatch number large. How many weeks did you make it through? How many weeks did you do Chloe Ting the first time you did it?
The 2-week one.
Yeah, the 2-week shred. But like, how long did you last?
I lasted 10 days.
Yeah, she was almost there. She lost it. Guys, she lasted 10 days. I lasted 0. I didn't start. I said I would. Even now she's gonna go do it, but I don't know. Yo, Chloe Ting just looks like she just wants to. I don't know. Like I just don't know. I cannot. Like just looking at her workouts, I wanna die. I just wanna sleep. I wanna eat. And it also reminds me of how unfit I am. I think I'm gonna start off by walking because that's all my body can do right now is walk. Okay, I'm actually now going to go in with the eyes. It's weird that I did my base first. I think I was really excited to use this foundation because I never do my base first. It's always my eyebrows and then my eyes. So I don't know what happened to Dach, but actually guys, no, English is not my friend. To prime my eyes, I'm actually going to use the color Cinnamon in the foundation, the NYX foundation. So I'm actually going to use this Perfect Filter palette, and it doesn't seem to have a transition color at all, and none of these other shadow palettes have mattes. So I'm just going to work with what I have. I'm going to use this one right here, this almost purpley color right there. I'm going to use that one into my crease. Just going to blend that in. Oh, I'm loving this Mr. Price brush. It's so soft and everything is just blendable. Oh, I like the blend there. Okay, add some more. Just on the outer crease, if that makes sense, without going in there, just on the outside. I'm going to use this ashy color right here, and I'm going to use a little bit just to blend the top. I want to use a lighter color on the inner corner, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this sort of ashy blue. It's showing up as gray on the monitor, but it's more of like it's an ashy grayish color actually, if I'm being correct. So that one I'm going to put, these are way more, like they're much darker than what they look like in the pan. So just light hand, y'all. Oh my gosh, yeah. This almost looks way darker than the first one I put, and that's not the case because this one in the pan looks purple. So I'm shook. Okay, I'm gonna actually go back into the first color we used and just emphasize the outer corner because it seems like it's lost a little bit and it's starting to look like the color that I put on the inner part of my crease. Yep. I'm gonna then go into this blue color right here and maybe put it in the center there and see how that looks. Oh, that's really dark. These colors they honestly do not look like how they do in the pan. I'm really liking this ashy. Like, I never wear colors like this because they always look ashy, but I mean, it's working, it's working. I'm gonna dip into the first color I initially dipped into and also just make that crease hella dark, pure dark. Okay, I think that's it for the transition shades. I'm actually going to use this blue color for the lid color, and also I'm going to put a pigment on top. Make sure to take it higher than usual because us hooded girls need this to show. Very pretty. I'm going to put a nice darker blue just after the color that we put now. I'm just gonna put it in between. And use some of the eyeshadow pigments. I'm actually going to pick up the Radio Cast, which is like a silvery foil. I'm going to move on and use the NYX retractable eyeliner in the color black. Here, and line my eyes just a little bit. Then I'm also going to line my eyes. Then we're going to smudge it with this color right here. And then we're going to add some Maybelline mascara, the Maybelline Collossal mascara. Mascara, whichever. I'm going to now move on to the cheeks because I haven't done those, I've just put bronzer. But I'm going to go into the scarlethill blush palette, if I can actually find it. This one right here in the color dark. I'm just going to use the top colors just to add some blush to my face, some pinkish vibes. And then I'm going to actually go into the Strobe of Genius palette, illuminating palette, the NYX one. And I'm going to take And I'm going to take this middle color, this middle bronze color right here, and just add that to my cheeks to add some glow vibes. Glow from within, some to my forehead, to my nose, some to my chin. So I'm actually going to use the scarlethill lashes right here. And I'm going to actually put those off camera, and then we'll come back and do the lips. And yeah, I'll tell you my final thoughts after that. Okay, so I've just popped on some lashes. I'm actually going to go into the same palette and use this pretty pinkish champagne color and put that on the inner corner of my eye. I'm using the scarlethill setting spray. So let's move on to the lips. So I'm actually going to use the Essence lip liner. It's not even a lip liner, I mean the eyebrow liner. If you know this pencil, then it's a great lip liner. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the color Silk from the Lippies, this nice neutral pink, very pretty. Oh, and these smell yummy. And they're also very pigmented, so. And then I'm gonna go into the Marshmallow NYX Butter Gloss. It's like this purplish vibe. And I'm just gonna add that to my lips. And then last but not least, I'm actually gonna go into the Scarlethill lip gloss, clear lip gloss, and I'm just gonna put that on top. We love the sheen. Look at that gloss. Guys, how do you like this look? Like, do you vibe with it? Is it something that you try? Dare I say leave the house? Okay, so I'm back. I just put on some lovely clips. These I got from Cotton On. They had amazing little clips. Anyway, final verdict. I think I don't know what you guys think, but let me know what you guys think about the foundation and how it looks on my face. I think it looks flawless now that I'm done with everything. Initially, it brought out the texture of my skin, and I was just afraid that my skin would look like that, like towards the end or at the end when I finish my makeup. But I mean, I'm done with my makeup, and I don't think it looks flawless. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely matte. Like you do not need to use a lot of powder. You can use a face powder. I didn't have to use the Sacha Buttercup, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could have just sticked with the powder foundations, or just a face powder that you use all over your face. Like that would be fine. Everything else that I used on top, the Scarlethill blush and the CoverGirl bronzer, laid well on my skin. As you can see, it looks amazing. And I mean, we all know that this foundation is matte, but honestly, that just gives me more room to add more highlighter if you want. So you can choose to layer that underneath the foundation, or when you actually do your highlighting step, you can add as much highlighter as you want anyway, because you have a matte foundation. So I think, you know, when summer comes, I will be adoring this foundation to the core, because summer gets so hot, guys, and I think foundations like this saves lives. The eyeshadows, this eyeshadow palette, honestly, I really like it. Like, I've never really tried ashy like colors, like almost like grays and like, I don't know, grays and silvers, dare I say like silver, but like the colors that I used, honestly, they did not, on my eyes, they did not look like how they look like on this pan. I mean, you see the difference in the pan, but when you actually put it on my eye, it almost looked the same to me. But needless to say, I love the pigment, I like the colors. I never really wear such colors. The pigments are also absolutely amazing. It added that much needed sparkle to the already shimmer, to the already play. Guys, I can't speak. Anyway, it added the correct amount of sparkle onto the shimmer base that I already put from the eyeshadow palette. So 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. Honestly, this video was a train wreck. I clearly cannot speak. I clearly have lost all forms of communication. But we got through this tutorial, and hopefully the next one I'll be making more sense and it won't be all over the place. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully you really like this look, and you'll maybe attempt to do it if you definitely bought stuff from the sale. Go ahead and try this look, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and join the family, who shall try to be more consistent. But also go over to my Instagram page, I'll put it somewhere, d.imple_, and I have some IGTVs on that platform. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.